Hello, readers. Thank you to Unpost for giving me an opportunity to talk about books. I'm going to start by talking about my own book, Our Little Cruelties, and I'm going to read a tiny snippet from it, if you don't mind. This is just from the opening. All three of the Drum brothers were at the funeral, although one of us was in a coffin. 3 is an odd number, so there had always been 2 against 1, although we all switched sides regularly. Nobody would ever have described us as close. As the service began, I became cheerful. My living brother and I stood side by side at the top of the crematorium while people lied to us about what a brilliant man our brother had been. All the usual meaningless cliches. His death was sudden, horrific. The investigation was quick and conclusive. I was not a suspect. I had a sense of freedom and relief I hadn't felt in quite a while. I didn't expect that this air of serenity would last, but I thought I would enjoy it while I could. That's all you're getting. That's from the opening of Our Little Cruelties. It's the story of 3 brothers, and from that opening, you know that one is in the coffin, and one of the other brothers killed him. And usually I do whodunits instead of whodunits. In this case, it's a whodunit and a whodunit and a who is it, because we don't know who the corpse is either, of the 3 brothers. So one of the brothers is dead, one of them killed him, and you have to read the whole book to find out who and why and how. Anyway, that's enough about my book. I want to talk to you about some other books I've been reading recently. Sebastian Murray, A Thousand Moons, is the follow-up to Days Without End. Now, a lot of people have said that you need to have read Days Without End first. I don't think you actually do. All you need to know is that Winona, the central character, is a Native American orphan who is being raised by a gay couple of men, Thomas McNulty, an Irish immigrant, and John Cole, who fought in the army that slaughtered her entire family. So there's a lot of backstory there to unpick, but it's brilliantly told. There's a kind of 2 mysteries at the centre of it as well, but it's absolutely beautifully written as usual from Sebastian. You can't go wrong with Sebastian Murray novel. He's just incredible, and this is great. The Paper Bracelet by Rachel English, a really entertaining story of a former nurse who worked in a mother and baby home who sets about to reunite the mothers and babies that she has records of from her time working in the mother and baby home. It's really intriguing, really fascinating, and the nurse herself has a secret that isn't revealed until the end. So I think it's very entertaining and very enjoyable. This is my crime novel of the year. The Cutting Place by Jane Casey is a fantastic police procedural. Maeve Kerrigan and Josh Derwent, her sidekick, investigate what goes on behind the closed doors of a gentleman's club in London, Old Tory Boys Club, all the skullduggery that goes on there, and it also explores violence against women on a sort of a macro and micro level. I will say no more, but as always, the sexual tension between Josh and Maeve is there, and if you like Maeve Kerrigan novels, if you like police procedural novels, and you don't even have to have read the other Maeve Kerrigan novels to enjoy this one, it's absolutely fantastic, brilliant. Okay, The Grown-Ups by Marion Keyes, incredibly enjoyable read. A sprawling Irish family, all the in-laws and the outlaws, the intrigue, the little niggly things siblings do and how they take the piss out of each other, excuse my language, but it's that kind of thing. It's very, very well told, well written, hilarious, tragic. I mean, she does cover subjects like eating disorders and direct provision with a very light touch, but they are there nonetheless, and she treats them very seriously but in a light way. So there's an awful lot in this book, and Marion Keyes is a very clever lady, and I highly recommend, even if you've never read Marion Keyes before, give this a go. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, After the Silence by Louise O'Neill won't be published until August, so this is a proof copy where they made me actually rip open all of the pages with a knife. Um, anyway, I really enjoyed it. It's about gaslighting, it's about a woman sort of stranded on an island, nothing like Skin Deep, but sort of stranded on an island with a husband who controls her every move, but she is seen by the islanders as having relinquished control to this man, but really he has wrenched it from her, and it isn't the first time that she has had control seized from her by a man. There is a murder mystery at the centre of this, which is absolutely fantastic, and it certainly kept me guessing until the last page. I think you'll really enjoy it. Also, Donal Ryan, this just got delivered this morning, and like, Donal, for God's sake, would you write more? It's very thin. I don't have enough Donal in my life. I want a big fat one from you next time, because I love you and I love your writing, and you just read tonight, write more words. Like, this is 220 pages. I wrote 365. Come on, Donal. More book, please. I mean, well, maybe not more book. Just I love you, and please write more Donal, please. Thank you, and thank you for letting me share my book choices and my book decisions. As you see, I have a very broad taste in reading, and I hope you will take some inspiration from my choices, and that you might consider getting Animal Cruelties out of your library when they reopen, or from a bookshop, or from an ebook outlet, or downloading it on Audible. Thank you.